What if I told you the Bible conceals a mystery that few discuss? A mystery that challenges the conventional narrative of creation and might transform our understanding of humanity's origins. Before Adam was molded from dust, the Bible speaks of other beings, the so-called sons of God. But who were they? And why is this subject rarely mentioned? Today, we delve into this profound mystery, exploring not only biblical passages, but also ancient traditions and theories that question everything we've been taught. Reflect on this. If these beings existed before humanity, was Adam truly the first? Or was there something before him, forgotten or deliberately concealed? The sons of God were witnesses to the beginning. Imagine the dawn of time, before Eden, before light and darkness were separated. In that primeval moment, the sons of God were already present, observing the wonder of creation. But why were they there? What role did they serve in the divine plan? In the book of Job, God asks, "Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? When the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy?" Job 38, 4-7. They celebrated creation itself. But if Adam was the first man, how could other beings have already existed? Why do many modern interpretations dismiss these passages? Could something be deliberately hidden? Ask yourself, if there were beings before Adam, is the story of creation truly just about us? To uncover who the sons of God were, we must go back to Scripture. While many have read the Bible, few notice how these sons of God appear in several passages, playing essential roles in sacred history. Job 38 again confirms their presence during creation. Traditional interpretations claim they were angels, spiritual beings rejoicing in divine work. But if they were simply angels, why were they called sons of God? Could they represent a distinct celestial group, separate from traditional angels? There are several theories. The most common is that they were angelic beings, present before humanity, rejoicing at creation. But were all of them faithful to God? The Book of Enoch, excluded from most Bibles, speaks of angels called watchers who descended to earth, mingled with humans, and fathered a hybrid race. Could these be the same sons of God in Genesis 6? Another idea suggests the sons of God were not angels, but souls that existed before the creation of the physical world. This appears in some Jewish traditions and early Christian teachings. In Jeremiah 1:5, God says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." Could this mean that Jeremiah's soul, and perhaps others, existed before their physical birth? If true, Adam may not have been the first being created, but the first given a physical form. The sons of God may have existed earlier in a different state. Then there's a more startling theory, the gap theory. Some scholars believe that Genesis 1:2 hides a deeper meaning. The earth was without form and void. In Hebrew, the word for was can also mean became, implying the earth may have previously existed but was destroyed. If so, the sons of God could have belonged to a creation before Adam, a celestial or even physical civilization erased before humanity's time. What happened to the sons of God after Adam? We know they witnessed creation, and we've explored various ideas about who they were. But a more disturbing question arises. What happened after Adam was created? Were these beings sidelined? Did some rebel? To explore this, we must look at celestial rebellions, the relationship between the sons of God and humanity, and their possible lingering influence. One well-known rebellion is Lucifer's, mentioned in Isaiah and Ezekiel. Few consider that Lucifer's fall may have involved other sons of God, particularly those who may not have accepted humanity's creation. In Genesis 6:2, the sons of God took human wives. This union raises troubling questions about their nature. The Book of Enoch elaborates on this event, describing watchers who descended to earth and fathered the Nephilim, a hybrid race of giants. Genesis suggests these forbidden unions led to widespread corruption, prompting God to send the Great Flood. Could the flood have been intended to wipe out the Nephilim and erase the evidence of the sons of God's rebellion? According to 2 Peter 2 and Jude 1:6, rebellious angels were imprisoned until the day of judgment. If these refer to the sons of God, then their punishment was eternal confinement. But do they still influence our world today? Daniel 10:13 describes spiritual entities shaping human history. Could fallen celestial beings still be guiding events from the shadows? We've explored a profound enigma. The sons of God predated Adam, witnessed creation, possibly rebelled, and may have vanished after the flood. Yet their influence might still linger. Are we ready to accept that the creation story could be more complex than we've been taught? If humanity was created to replace the sons of God and govern creation, are we fulfilling that purpose? Or are we still caught in an ancient conflict?